Hello everybody. In front of you is a bin of Star Wars figures that I picked up at a yard sale for $10. I didn't really look in it. I saw one vintage figure in it, and I figured, for $10 I could throw a lot of these in my booth for like $3 or $4 and make decent money, because this is a Sterilite show-offs, 1896. There's a figure in here that I found out yesterday after buying it. It's pretty desirable, and stay tuned because we're gonna go over this entire bin that we got for $10. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so no fancy setup or anything. It's just gonna be a little overview Dank Pod style. So, first of all, we have the Star Wars Comtech. This brand new, sells for $20. So we got that. I believe that communicates with the little cards that came with the episode 1 figures. We have a Toy Biz. I believe it said it was 93 Cyclops. So not Star Wars, but that's okay. I have no idea what this guy is. I don't know if it's like a little rip off of a real toy or what, but he does that. And he's got that. So yeah, I have no idea. Then we have this guy. Lucasfilm 2002. So this is from Attack of the Clones. Let me get it where you guys can see it. I'm not sure who this is. I don't remember. Attack of the Clones was a hard one for me to watch, but I have seen it. I just don't remember who this is. So we got that. We got a little Jar Jar Binks action. This isn't the little figure. It is a figure, but it's not the, this is from Applause. It's not the Hasbro figures, but we have a little non-articulated Jar Jar Binks. We have Qui-Gon. So, and just so you guys know, I'm one of those weird people who prefer the prequels to the original trilogy. Sorry, I know, but it's what I grew up with. It's what I'm nostalgic for. I'm sorry, but that's just the way that it is. We got this guy right here. Let's see, what year is that from? 2004. So this would have been episode 3 figure. And we have a Darth Vader right here. I do collect some Star Wars figures, but there's only a couple in here that I actually want to keep. And once we get to those, I'll tell you my reasoning for wanting to keep them. But we'll get around to that. Here is an articulated Jar Jar Binks. This is Rusty's favorite Star Wars character. He loves some Jar Jar. Does this count Dooku? I don't know. It looks like him, kinda. If I had to guess, I'd say this is a 2001 figure, so probably, maybe, I don't know. What year did the episode 2 come out? Tell me who this is. The head kind of looks like episode 1 Obi-Wan, maybe? But when was he in this? I don't know. I don't remember. You got 2 main Padawans in, or the cut. But it was Obi-Wan and Anakin, episode 1 and 2. And then you don't really see that anymore, besides the younglings that get brutally massacred. We've got a little Chewbacca here. This is from 2000 Hasbro. I don't know why he's like in that position, but he is. I don't know who this guy is. I think this is from Power of the Force, if I had to guess, like 99. So this, yeah, it'd be like Power of the Force or Episode 1 figures. I have absolutely no idea. I never claimed to be an enthusiast on Star Wars figures. What's this guy from? 98. No idea who that guy is. But I'm sure you guys know. You guys are probably calling me really stupid right now for not knowing these people's names. And I apologize. We got Han Solo in the Trooper fit. I think this is a Power of the Force figure. It looks like one. 95. That's definitely Power of the Force. You got the like very exaggerated torso build. It looks very yeah. We got Mace Windu in the cloak. Is this from? Yeah, this is from Episode 1. So yeah, we got a Mace Windu figure. I did have a Mace Windu when I was a kid, but it was from Episode 3. You know, the only two figures I had from the first movie were Darth Maul and young Anakin. And I may have had more that I just don't remember. But, because I do remember having, like, the senator, or, whatever the Emperor was before he was the Emperor. I had his card. I don't remember having the figure. But we got a cloak here for somebody. You know, it's a Harry Potter cloak. It's not. This is a Dollar General brand G.I. Joe. Some of these can be worth a little bit if you get a decent lot of them, like $10 or $15. But you gotta have at least like 4 or 5 of them. But we got that guy. This one was cool. I've never seen this one before. It's Boba Fett as a kid. And I'm tempted to keep this one. I like how tiny it is, and it's cool. Then we've got whoever this is. I don't know. I don't remember. Is it Padme? I have no idea. 2001. That's the only person I could think it would be, unless it was just some random side character. But I don't know. I don't know these things. She's missing an arm. So, sorry. We've got this guy. I don't know his name, but we have him. He's really cool. You know, he's got that ponytail. That's sick. He kind of looks like Rusty in a certain light. You know, you got the little goatee, minimal hair. I mean, a little bit, but minimal. And he just got that look. You know, it just kind of looks like Rusty. We've got this guy. I think this is another one of those DG brand, like G.I. Joe ripoffs. But we got him. We've got this Wookiee. I don't know his name, but it is from Episode 3, 2004. I never had this Wookiee. The main figures that I had as a kid were from Episode 3, but I never had this. Like every week, my grandma would take me to Walmart, or she would stop by Walmart during the summer, and she'd bring me a new figure. Like every time she went to the grocery store, we went to Walmart, she'd get me a new one. So I had a pretty good collection of Revenge of the Sith figures, but never had this guy. Never saw it. We have this guy from Episode 1. I don't remember his name, but it's that douchey racer guy. So we got him. I mean, if you like that guy. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Episode 1, Obi-Wan with the Padawan haircut. If we get like, I don't know, 50 likes on this video and 10 comments, Rusty has to, he doesn't have to grow his hair out like this, but he has to get an extension piece for this little ponytail and an extension braid to run behind his ear, and he has to wear it in a video. So let's do that, guys. Padawan cut for Rusty in the comments. We have this guy. No idea who it is. I've never seen this figure before. And like I said, I do have a collection of Star Wars figures, so if that's of any interest to you, maybe we can do a video on it, but I don't know. Mine's not this large. I just have a couple of figures. I used to have this guy. I think it's another DG like guy. I don't think it's actual G.I. Joe, but I do remember having this figure as a kid because he's got that little masky thing going on. Who knows? I don't know. Then we have Jango Fett with a removable helmet, and I like this one. And then like you can also take it, put it on little Boba Fett. It fits him too, which is odd because they're father and son. His head should be incredibly larger, but there you go. I may keep Jango and Boba Fett because I do like those. Then we have another Jar Jar Binks. I guess this person really liked Jar Jar. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe so. Maybe. We have a Mace Windu that is missing his arm. No, this did not happen in the films. Rusty asked me that, and I was like, no. I mean, Anakin did, but not Mace Windu. He just died. Oh, let's see. Here's another cheap like G.I. Joe ripoff. So we got like 4 of those figures. We could make a little lot and try and get $10 out of them. I'm sure it's doable. Here's another Han Solo. I don't think that I have a Han Solo in my collection, and this is a newer, yeah, this is from 99. So that's when they changed up the design of the figures. I mean, it's not great. It's but it's better, I guess. I don't know. I think if I had a Han Solo, I'd want it to be an original figure. Like that's where I'm at with some of these figures. Like if I get any of them, I want to have like the 70s ones. Why did Obi-Wan have he's got a magnet on him and he had a nail on him. So this is an episode 2, Obi-Wan. You can tell because of the way it is. No, it's 2001. So yeah, it's episode 2. They would have been marketing it. And Obi-Wan has got a little magnet in his hand there. So, a little Obi-Wan action for you. Here's another one of these guys. I don't know. This one's from 2001. So, maybe that first one was from the first movie or this third. No, it was from the third movie. This is from the second movie. The figures for the second movie kind of sucked. Like, they did pretty decent. Like, I'm going to say pretty decent with the episode 1 figures. Like, not great, obviously. But, I mean, like, this is an episode 1 figure. He's not articulated, really, like, very good. But, I mean, it's not bad. You know, he can turn his arms side to side. And you can adjust that. He can walk a little bit, turn his head. That's okay. And then you get to these figures and it's like, hey, I'm in this stance and you can't get me out of it. So if you wanted to play with me, I have to be like that. I don't know. I never liked the episode 2 figures. I did have one that a neighbor of mine gave me. But even as a kid, I thought these figures were like really dumb that they were permanently in that position. When, how do you go from like pretty good to bad to like episode 3 figures were my favorite. I mean, you know. Speaking of which, here's an episode 3 figure of Darth Vader. Oh, that's Anakin Skywalker. No, his lightsaber is red, so he's Darth Vader in this. He just hasn't been totally ripped apart by Obi-Wan. But like, this is a good figure. Like, articulation, so the knees didn't bend. That's okay though. I mean, you got like plenty of points on these arms. Like, maybe that doesn't look too much like Hayden Christensen, but dude, these figures, way better than episode 2. Probably gonna keep that one. Anakin's my favorite. I've already got this guy in the package, so I don't need him, but we got a kid Anakin. So this is one of them that was one of the first ones I had as a kid. So I got a little bit of nostalgia for it. Let's see, we got this droid guy. He's articulated. Like, this is decent. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Then we've got Darth Maul. We didn't have an actual figure, but we have applause. So we got him on a little speeder there. Darth Maul. That's pretty neat. So this is the one that my neighbor gave me, the episode 2 Anakin. And even like as a kid, I was like, you know, actually, I will go back on that. The face sculpt on the episode 2 one, that looks a lot more like Hayden Christensen than that does. So I'll give them that. They should have used that head sculpt. But he gave me this figure and it didn't have the lightsaber in the end, so he was just holding like the handle. But I mean, if it has the saber, it's not as dumb, I guess. But still, why would you want him holding that at all times? And he's got a big old tear in his arm. I don't know, guys. I'm keeping this one though, because like I said, I had it as a kid, and you do that when you're crazy like me. Next up, probably keeping this guy too, because I love unfinished C-3PO. That's just awesome. I love it. Episode 1, C-3PO. Then you could take him. I might keep little Anakin. We'll keep them together because they're BFFs. I'm saving the 2 vintage figures for last. So we got this thing, whatever it is. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Because if you tell me, I won't have to Google image searches. But I may have already done that by the time you see this video. So whatever that is, I don't know. We got this thing. It's Lucasfilm 2002. I don't know which figure it goes to. It may be a figure in itself. Is this like a droid? It looks like it. Yeah, one of those droids. Yeah, okay. I see what you're doing now. I get you. I get it. A couple more things that was in here. We got this Tack and the Power of Juju guy. Maybe a little uncommon. I don't know. He was in there, so I took him. This guy, no idea what he is, but we have him. So he's got a little pickaxe. Hi, Steve. We have this cloak off of somebody. I don't know. Do you call this a cloak for Star Wars? I'm not sure, but we have it. Then we've got some of the cards here. I don't know what that one's for, but we got it. It's just Star Wars. I have no idea. We got Qui-Gon, his little card. That dude, that Ooh, Sebulba. Sure. Maybe that's his name. I don't know. Mace Windu. We got that card. Tatooine Scavenger. I didn't see that figure in here. Didn't see this one either. That big guy. Boss Nice. What we got here? Name 29. Ki Adi Mundi. Oh, that's his name. Okay. I see you, Rusty. We got some more of those cards. What we got here? Yeah, that guy. Jar Jar Binks. We got Padme. Dude, I'd like to have I love Padme. Darth Maul. Where's the Darth Maul figure? That other Captain Tarples. Sure. If there were any figures in this that got pulled, whoever pulled them was not the brightest, because there was some good stuff left in here. We got another Mace Windu right there. We got OOM-9. That guy. Don't invite him to a party. We got young Anakin there and his little card. C-3PO. So, right on. We got that guy. Watto. I should have known that. Another Padme. Wait, are they different Padmes? Oh. Queen Amidala, yeah, they're different ones. Okay. Gotcha. They're not the same person. We got this little guy. I don't know what he is. Is that Star Wars? Are you Star Wars, little guy? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe. And we've got some figures. Oh, there's a headless guy. Is that Jango Fett? Is his head broken off? It looks like it. It looks like it. That stinks. But we've got these weapons. Not sure what they go to. But if you recognize any of them, this may go to that thingy. Yeah, I don't know. Getting a little handful here. We have a Yoda. So, loves me some Yoda. 2001. Some more of these little weapons. What is this thing? I don't see any writing. I mean, it looks Star Wars. I have no idea though. Do you guys know what that is? We have this thing that beats me what that goes to. Some more weapons. Sure. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. We got that. I don't know. We got a leg. That may go to a Transformer. It looks like it does. This is for McDonald's. Some more weapons. And for the grand finale you've all been waiting for. If you did make it this far, congratulations, and I love you. But we have this guy. I don't know his name, but he is 1978 Hong Kong. But yeah, we got that guy right there. That's cool, right? But this is the guy. I didn't know this was in there. I saw this guy when I bought it, and like, you know, I'm a noob when it comes to Star Wars figures. So we were in the Goodwill parking lot, and I was like flipping through them, and I was like, well, here's another vintage figure. And Rusty was like, well, let me search it. And he searched it, and he was like, you found like a $300 figure. And yeah, I guess I did. This was, so I asked Josh. Josh is my Star Wars guy. If you don't know, JCAU99. He's my Star Wars guy. So I was like, hey man, is this rare? Because I don't know if it's just a variant that is selling for this much money or what. And he said, yeah. He was like, that is a snaggletooth that was in a Sears exclusive playset, and it was pretty hard to find. It was one of them that he does not have in his collection, and he wants it. So he told me that he would give me 80% of eBay value for this, and I'm gonna give him a little bit better deal than that, but it's going to Josh because I know he'll appreciate it, and there's not many Star Wars, at least vintage figures, that he doesn't have, and if I can contribute to his collection, I'm going to do that. But yeah, crazy find in a bin full of Episode 1 toys. There is this guy. So, just a crazy world we live in. We're at a random yard sale. You find something like this. Last week in the yard sales, Rusty found a Dragon Ball Z figure that had sold previously brand new for like $1,000, and he listed his for like $700, and somebody sent him an offer of $500, and he took it because there was one listed for like $800, so he was undercutting that guy. But I mean, he didn't pay $500 for it. So Rusty made out like a bandit last week on that figure, and this week is me with the Snaggletooth. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a little fun along the way. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time.
So, let's rate this, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10, don't even waste your money, and 10 being, oh my God, so good. I'm going to give this, man, I was impressed. Better than I thought it was going to be. I would give it a 91.